So, what happens when you take one of history's greatest unsolved puzzles and throw the absolute cutting edge of artificial intelligence at it? Well, you get a heck of a story. This is a tale of a centuries-old mystery and the brand new detective that might just crack it wide open.
Okay, let's start with a question that honestly sounds like it's pulled straight from a fantasy novel. What if a book from the Middle Ages was filled with drawings of plants that have completely vanished from the face of the earth? Just think about that. A lost world, right there on the page. Keep that idea in your head, because it is central to this whole thing.
At the very heart of this mystery is a real thing, the Voynich Manuscript. It's a book, we know it's from the 15th century, and it's jam-packed with bizarre illustrations and a text written in some unknown language. And here's the kicker. For 600 years, nobody, and I mean nobody, not the world's greatest codebreakers, not top historians, not linguists, nobody has been able to read a single word of it.
So how in the world do you even begin to tackle an unsolvable puzzle? Well, researchers are starting to think that the first clue might not be in the text at all. It might actually be hidden in the manuscript's strange, beautiful, and incredibly detailed drawings of plants. I mean, this thing is the perfect enigma. You've got a script that's seen nowhere else on the planet, you have illustrations of plants that don't seem to match anything we know, and then there's the code, if it even is a code, that has been totally unbreakable for centuries. It's a true blank spot in our history.
After literally centuries of the smartest human minds hitting a brick wall, science is bringing in a new kind of detective. A detective that can see patterns and connections that are basically invisible to the human eye. An AI.
And this isn't just any AI. The investigator they're using is what's called an evolutionary AI. It's a neural network that has been trained specifically to recognize plants. You can think of it like a digital superbotanist. It's been taught the characteristics of pretty much every plant known to science, way beyond what any one person could ever know.
Okay, so how does this AI detective actually work? Well, the process is incredibly methodical. First, they scan the manuscript, creating these super high-resolution images of the drawings. Then, they feed those images to the neural network, which analyzes every tiny detail, the curve of a leaf, the pattern of a root, you name it. But here's the crucial step. It cross-references all of that against a massive global database of plants. Its final job? To isolate the anomalies, to flag every single feature that has no match in the real, known world. These are the clues that have been hiding in plain sight for centuries.
And what the AI is hunting for are these things called morphological anomalies. It's just a fancy term for physical traits in the drawings that don't match any plant species we know exists. So the big question is, what are they? Are they just an artist's mistakes, a flight of fancy, or are they actual data points, real evidence of something that's been lost to time?
And this is where the investigation gets really wild. The AI isn't just finding oddities. Its analysis is pointing towards two completely different and frankly, equally mind-blowing possibilities. We're either looking at ghost plants or a complex visual cipher.
This breaks it down perfectly. The two competing theories are this. On one side, you have the biological reality theory. This says the manuscript is basically a field guide to real plants that are now extinct, ghosts from a lost world. But then you have the synthetic cipher theory. This one suggests the plants aren't real at all, but are a brilliantly fabricated visual code designed from the ground up to hide a secret message.
You know, the researchers themselves put it perfectly. They said their work is all about bridging botanical myth and biological reality. In other words, they're using this incredible new tech to figure out where fantasy ends and a forgotten scientific truth might actually begin.
So, okay, why does all this matter? I mean, it's just an old book, right? Wrong. Because solving this puzzle, whichever way it goes, has the power to literally rewrite a piece of our history.
Let's just break down the impact here. If the AI confirms these are real, extinct plants, bam! Botanical history is turned on its head. We'd have proof of a world of plants we never even knew we lost. But if it proves the plants are a synthetic code, well, that would reveal a level of cryptographic genius in the 15th century that is way beyond what we thought was even possible back then. Either way, our understanding of the past gets a major update.
And ultimately, you know, this whole thing is bigger than just one manuscript. We are at a moment in time where AI is becoming a key that can unlock the secrets of our own history. And that leaves us with one heck of a question. If this technology can finally shine a light on the Voynich Manuscript, what other lost languages, forgotten histories, and hidden secrets are out there, just waiting for the right AI detective to come along?